Hey guys, welcome to my first dinner and chat. Tonight for dinner I'm making chicken thighs, roasted garlic potatoes, and green beans. And I thought, why not just record and catch up while we cook? Because life has just been so hard. Like, not hard, but it's just been such a survival role. And I know I'm not the only one who's going through this season of life. We're trying to balance being a mom, a wife, taking care of your home, and still remembering who you are in your body. Still remember who you are outside of being that. So let's cook dinner. There's nothing I love more in life than being a wife and a mom. But I am the person that when I love something, I'm like all into it, like deep in. Like, listen, we're going hard or we're going home. So because of that, when it came to being a mom, I lost myself. When it came to being a wife, I lost myself. And now, 45, I've been married for 3 years, have 2 kids. I am trying to like figure out who do I look like, because the normal never comes back. Like yourself before marriage or yourself before kids, it's never ever gonna come back. Like, you know how they say, I just can't wait till things get back to normal. You have a new normal now. You have to be like acceptive of, okay, the life that I had before this is never gonna be that. And I don't miss that life at all. Like, the quiet moments maybe, but I love my life. I love my children. I love my husband. Even on the hard days where it feels like things are just impossible, I love them still. But you just kind of have to find the rhythm of who you are now as a mom and wife, or just as a mom, or just as a wife. So that is my journey. Now, I've been like in a season of like survival these past few weeks, and I don't even know why. Like, I stay at home with the kids, and I say that light, like that's such a light thing to do, because the world tries to make it like, well, if you stay home, you know, you really don't have a job. From the time I wake up in the morning, if I don't make time to wake up before the kids, listen, I'm already burned out, because guess what? I haven't given myself anything, and they take it all. And I love that. And they know that they can get anything from their mom. My husband knows he can get anything from his wife at any time of the day. But if I continue to live my life like that, waking up when my kids wake up, waking up when my husband gets up, listen, I am going to be a burnt out Sally. And I'm not trying to be in rehab and losing my mind because I didn't make the prioritize myself. No, you can still be a good mom and still be a good wife. Oh, wow. Making time for yourself. And that is like the journey that I'm on. So yeah, and I thought this was just a good way to talk about it, or maybe help someone else may be going through this same season of life, and we get through it together. Okay, I'm gonna put these in like a low pan and oil them and just season them lightly. Okay, try to get these just nice and like coated with the oil before I put the seasoning on them, so the seasoning stick really good. So for the season, I'm gonna use some tenders, caramelized onion butter. If you guys hear the background noise, I'm a mom and my kids are watching Miss Rachel right now. And another thing, it's okay if your kids watch screen time. Listen, before I had kids, I was like crazy. I was like, my kids are never gonna watch TV. Miss Rachel, thank God, thank God. That lady has helped me in ways I can't even explain. And I try not to, that's not like this main source of entertainment, so that's why I don't feel like so bad about it. Trust me, she helps me in ways. My son, literally, he would normally be right here on the side of me because he's so clingy. He loves Miss Rachel, so hey, it is a win. My daughter loves it, my son loves it. A win, okay? A win. I'm gonna add a little bit more seasoning. I kind of want to have a good flavor, you know? I'm gonna put some cowboy butter on them. Okay, these are our potatoes. It looks so good. I cannot wait to taste them. Oh my goodness. Okay, I am that person who like touches chicken and needs to just automatically wash their hands. So I'm gonna use some this Montreal chicken seasoning. You know, I was thinking, like, literally, I think a lot of times when women get married at a young age, they go into marriage with like the wrong view, because a lot of us haven't seen marriages like done. I don't know if that's like a right, the only way to marriage is the godly way, right? But a lot of us have seen that being done, but the woman lose herself altogether. Like, she sacrificed her whole entire life to be the best version of her wife, to be the best version of this wife that the world has put out. I'm not because I truly wholeheartedly believe that God does not want you to be a wife in survival mode. I don't believe he wants you to be a mother in survival mode. It makes me think of like Martha and Mary, when Mary was like, Martha was in the kitchen just in panic mode, and Mary was like at Jesus' feet. That's what it makes me think about. I got interrupted, but literally. So the world is in such a Martha mode. And Martha was an amazing woman, but she was always in survival mode. Like, she was panicking. And when in reality, we should take the time to pour into ourselves, to sit there with Jesus, to really listen and understand what he is trying to do for us in this season of life. And I have to admit, like, this past month or so, this past 3 years, I have completely lost myself in marriage because I wanted to be this like ideal wife, but in reality, my husband, he doesn't deserve the wife that I've been. Granted, he's had the food, he's had the clean house, he had it all, but he's also had a wife that's in survival mode. And so I'm in survival mode, and at the end of the day, I've dealt with the kids all day. So at the end of the day, when he gets home, he now has to, trust me, my feelings are valid. I'm not saying your feelings aren't valid, but he now has to deal with someone who is just like touched out, overstimulated, and angry because she's been in such a rush mode all day. And that's not healthy. He doesn't deserve that. I don't deserve that. My kids don't deserve that. So literally today I made the vow to just kind of slow down, enjoy the moment of like life that I'm in right now, and really just pour back into Kristen. Because listen to this, if I pour into Kristen fully, guess what? My kids get, when they wake up in the morning, they get a mom who is just full of life. They get a mom who is just so happy, who is just so joyful. My husband, when he gets home today, guess what he's gonna get? He's gonna get an amazing, like, his wife is gonna just be at her peak because I took the time to really pour back into who I was today and not automatically wake up burnt out. And I get it, that's so much easier said than done, because if you have these little kids especially, they are so needy. They are the neediest little people. I love them to death, but they are the neediest little people. But you have to think, if I give them everything, constantly give them everything, and I have nothing left for myself, what kind of mom am I being? What example do I want my daughter to see? Do I want her to see that women should grow up and always in survival mode? No. Not happening. That is the last thing I want her to see. So I'm just making the vow now to just really be present with myself. Like, I love my children, I love my husband, but I gotta take care of me. And I don't think nothing's wrong with that. So I've been trying to figure out new hobbies to do while being stay-at-home mom. I'm also going to be homeschooling this year, so I really have to take the time to pour back into me. And some days it may look different for you. Like on Mondays and Wednesdays, you may be able to go to the gym at 4:30 in the morning. But on Tuesday and Thursday, you may be actually struggling because you don't have the help that you have on Mondays and Wednesdays. But I promise you, find some time for yourself. The last thing before I put this chicken in the air fryer and I start my green beans, just because you become a wife and a mom doesn't mean your dreams have to go on the back burner. And I was thinking about that, like, it's so much that you want to do, right? You're constantly building your husband up. You're constantly making the sacrifices. Even if you're a working mom, stay-at-home mom, listen, we're all amazing. We're all doing our best. You're constantly making the sacrifice so that child has the best life possible. And then your dreams, they continue to go on the back burner. Years go by, and then you're left with nothing. Like, you're not left with nothing, but you're literally left, and you realize, I haven't done anything for Kristen. I haven't done anything for me. I literally have been in this place of building my children up, building my husband up. And while that is an amazing thing, and don't stop doing that for your circle too. And, like I always say, easier said than done. But guess what? If we do it together, from one woman to the next one, we could do this. We would be the best versions of ourselves. I'm just really trying to make sure my chicken is really cold. I had made some chicken last week and it just wasn't the best. I felt like it was kind of bland, but I don't want to over season it either. Maybe I should add some onion powder and garlic powder. Let's see. I already added that though. Oh, I added garlic powder. I didn't add any onion powder. Oh. And that's what motherhood and marriage is like. Things are not perfect. You have mistakes, and that's okay. Should I sear this chicken? I think I'm gonna sear this chicken before I put it in the air fryer. My kids are probably like, what is mama doing? I also have my stepson too. They never ate dinner this late. But we got home kind of late. I got them a snack set up, so that should be fine. Okay, boom. Let's get this in the skillet to sear and put in the air fryer. I think I just want to make it look like I don't want to, you know what? I'm gonna have a time. Okay, boil my chickens in the air fryer. Thank God, because I got the Ninja air fryer. I mean, I think maybe, I don't know. I don't even want to lie, because I've had air fryers before and they would not cook like this air fryer. Thank God mine got me this for Christmas. It'll only probably take like 35 to 40 minutes. And my potatoes are in the oven. They got in the oven before the chicken was even like seasoned, so that shouldn't be too much longer. So I'm gonna wait for my green beans, make about 10 minutes work with them on. So everything's gonna be done together. I'm gonna get the kids to bath, so after they take a bath, they can eat their dinner. And that's really gonna be it for tonight. We don't have much to do. Yeah, we don't have much to do at all. And I wanted to talk about this before I started tidying up my kitchen. Marriage, like becoming yourself while still being in marriage. Marriage is two people who are supposed to go together, not one person boil the other one up while the other person lies them. No, that's not how it's supposed to work. God didn't intend it that way. And I know sometimes we think, well, we have to be submissive, and you do have to be submissive, but I don't know. I have a whole thing about the submissive thing, because I know for a fact I'm submissive. But I do believe that the world has tied submissive with control. But that's a conversation for another day. Another day. I think you just need to be doing what God wants you to do. Whatever the Bible says you should do for your marriage, that's what you should be doing. But I really don't believe that God wants your light to be dim, because He wants your light to shine for Him. And if you are constantly pouring out and you're not pouring any time into your life with the Lord, or any time into your life with yourself, and building yourself up as well, your light isn't going to shine. I hate to say it like that, but that's just the truth to it. And one thing that has really took place in my life to where I want to really be a better woman, not just a better wife, but a better mom and a better mom. I want my daughter to grow up and know that when she tells her friends about me, I don't want her to be like, my mom was stressed all the time. My mom was just having mom had a hard life. I don't want her to ever think that, because yes, mama has some challenging moments, but I don't want her to think like this is the blueprint to life. No, I want her to be like, mama was vibrant. Mama had a good life. Mama went after her dreams. She built daddy up. She helped daddy. She supported daddy. She supported me and my brother. But mama also went after her dreams. So that was my biggest thing, because I don't want her to, my daughter is like she's means so much to me, because after I had her, I literally gave up so much. And I didn't do a lot before I had her, but I don't even drink, because I don't want her to relate to, I don't want her to be like, well, my mama had a bad day, she had a drink. No, and I wanted to create better examples for her. And I one day just became disgusted with myself, because I was so overstimulated. I was so angry. Hold on, it's sorry. Let me get. Huh? Okay, I really have to clean up. But my main thing, as I'm saying, is that you want your children to grow up and just, when they explain, they tell about you. You want them to tell about someone who was vibrant, someone who went after their dreams, someone who wasn't stuck, someone who just wasn't a dull person, someone who let their light shine for the Lord. And that's whether you're a man or a woman. That should be one of your main goals to children, is to lead them to Christ and to let them see a life of. Okay, my green beans are on. They're seasoned. I got them in, I think it was flame 2 cups of water and 3 teaspoons of butter with some Thai. Okay, my potatoes are looking good. I took them out and put some butter on them so it'll melt through. Okay, guys, we're all showered. I'm currently plating dinner up now. It looks so good. But I want to say this. While I'm on this journey of rebranding myself and becoming this new person, God is reminding me of this. Proverbs 3:6, in all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path. If I don't include God in this process, I will literally be it just won't meet the full part. I will not be aligning with His will. So while we're all on this journey together, or even when we aren't on this journey together, and one day you come through this and we're on it at the different times, know that if we don't include God, we would never be aligned with His will. I also want to thank you guys for watching this video and know that it takes so much of me to record this. So if you see this video, know it took a lot, literally a lot. I have contemplated on this for weeks. Like every day I wake up and say, oh, this is going to be the day. But today is finally the day that I sat down and recorded the video. And it may not be perfect, but no, I will get better. And I thank you guys so much for being with me tonight. And I'm going to show you guys how dinner looks when it's plated.
If you're going through a new season of life, trust me, you're not alone, and we're on this together. Thank y'all so much for watching my video, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.